Welcome. We're glad you're here again and hope you get to join us this week at Redeemer. A mentor of mine used to say, Wayne, when you preach, remember you're always preaching to hurting people. There's one thing for sure, it's we live in a world, a broken world of much pain. It's not always easy to understand what God is doing, though, in global events, natural disasters, tragic incidents, armed conflict. Nor is it easy to understand what God is often doing in the circumstances of our life. Prayers go unanswered. Something precious is taken away. Longings remain unsatisfied. The English poet William Cowper often struggled with trying to understand what God was doing in his life. He penned the words, God moves in a mysterious way, his wonder to perform. He plants his footstep in the sea and rides upon the storm. That striking image that Cowper uses is borrowed from the Psalms. The psalmist writes about God planting his foot in the stormy sea. And it's as though when we look at life that oftentimes we can't trace what God is doing or where he has been. There is one thing for sure, though. We know God is wise. We don't know that from our own experience always, but we do know it from the Bible. So this week we're going to turn to the Bible again to look in the book of Job, the story of Job in a storm, that great suffering Job experienced and what he learned through that. Join us this week that we might learn what it is we can do, where we can go, how we can know, how we can trust this God who knows all things in the midst of storms in our life when we don't understand. The beautiful thing that Job does is points us to the Redeemer. How does God use the coming of Christ to step into our lives and give us overcoming joy in the midst of storms? Hope we see you tomorrow at Redeemer.